Good morning, students. Welcome to today's English class. In today's class, we are going to learn about the supplementary reading section. So, what is the supplementary reading, students? Supplementary reading means which is extra than the textbook. Okay, in that, we are going to learn about King Sindbad and his falcon story. This is a story about the King Sindbad and his falcon. This is an extract from Arabian Nights. Arabian Nights is a book in which uh, we can see many more stories. Here, this story is taken from this Arabian Nights. Extract means taken out. This story is taken out from Arabian Nights. Okay, so let's come for the free reading activity. Read the following questions and answer. Do you like pets? Do you like pets, students? Do you have pets in your home? Okay, if you like, then you have to say yes, or if no, then you have to say no. Name the pets that you have in your home that you have to tell to your parents. What are the facilities provided to those pets? If you have provided any facilities for the pets, then you have to tell that to your parents. Okay. How do you take care of the pets? If you like the pets, then you have to take care of them properly. Then that you have to tell to your parents. Okay. How do masters often punish pets that disobey them? If you have punished your pets, all the people is to love their pets, but sometimes they will punish if they were not obeying the masters. Okay, if you have punished them, then you have to tell that to your parents. Okay, now let's read an interesting story of King Sindbad and his pet falcon, and how the king punished his pet when she did not listen to him. Here also in our story, this is an interesting story, students. In this story, the king Sindbad also punished his pet, lovable pet, and how why he punished that pet and all we will learn in today's story. Okay, let's continue the story. Before that, let's know some glossary words, new words which are there in this part. Okay, let's learn the new words. See, extract. Now only I have told you extract means taken out. Fond means having an affection. Leisurely means relaxed mood. Okay. Subordinate means lower in rank or position. Lower in rank or position. Okay. Means the workers who is working under the king. Okay. Then valley means a low area between hills. Valley, I think you know about valleys. You have read in social science. Indented means intended means planned. Victim means in your language that is bali pashu. Okay. Gazelle means an animal. Okay. An African or Asian mammal with hooves and large eyes that move quickly and lightly. Okay, I will send the photograph of this gazelle and the falcon, the bird falcon, for you in the WhatsApp. Okay, you can observe the pictures, and then you can understand, and you can imagine the story. Okay, now next come for the next word. Troops means soldiers. Narrowing means make less wide. Wazir means minister here. Okay. Vow means a solemn promise. Accomplish means achieve or complete successfully. Flight means run away from a danger. Swoop means move rapidly downwards through the air. The birds usually do like this. If they want to get the prey of them, then they move like this. Swoop. Okay, move rapidly downwards through the air to have their prey. Okay, the birds have their prey by doing such kind of things. Okay, such kind of action. Then talon means nails of the birds. Okay, this is about the glossary words which are there in this part of the lesson. Let's continue the lesson from the first para. Once there was a king named Sinbad. The king was pleasure loving and particular, very fond of racing and hunting. Racing and hunting. The king had brought up a falcon as his pet. Wherever the king went, the bird went with him. Even at night, the falcon stayed with him on his fist. The king had a golden cup tied around her neck to provide her drink during hunting. What happened here, students? Once there was a king. This is a story. In this magical story, see students, the Arabian Nights were the magical stories which were having the magics. Now means here the animals also can speak in such kind of imaginal stories. Okay, in this story, the falcon also can speak. The pet falcon also can speak. Understood? So in the story, the name of the king is Sindbad. The king was pleasure loving and in a particular, a perfect particular loving king, very fond of racing and hunting. He had a habit to in the racing and hunting. He liked uh, like hunting. Okay, the king had brought up a falcon as his pet. What was the pet of King Sindbad here, students? Yes, the falcon was the pet of King Sindbad. See here, students, so the meaning of fond I have told you, having an affection. He had an affection towards racing and hunting. Okay, the king had brought up a falcon as his pet. Wherever the king went, the bird went with him. No, that falcon was his pet. Falcon means a bird, which is a bird. Okay, which was the pet of King Sindbad. Wherever the king went, the bird went with him. Even at night, the falcon stayed with him on his fist. Mean it was a companion of King Sindbad. Wherever he will go at night or in the daytime, it used to go with the King Sindbad. Okay, the king had a golden cup tied around her neck to provide her drink during hunting. He provided, see the how the king was taking care of his pet. He tied around a golden cup towards to the falcon to provide drink for her. Okay, he tied a golden cup to the falcon to provide drink during hunting time. Understood? So the falcon was a companion of King Sindbad. So that's why usually that will go with King Sindbad whenever he will go for the hunting. So that's why he tied a golden cup around the neck of that falcon, the pet of king. Okay, this is about the king and his pet, how he was taking care of that pet. Understood, students, about the king and his pet. Okay, what happened next? Let us see here. Okay, in the next para, one day when the king was sitting in his palace in a leisurely mood. Mood means relaxed mood. Okay, he was sitting in a relaxed mood. The falcon said to the king, "Oh great king, now the time is suitable for hunting." I have told you this is the magical story, imaginal story in which the birds and animals could speak. Okay, then that was the bird which was telling to her master king that it is the suitable time for hunting. You should not sit leisurely, in a relax mode. You should go for hunting. This is the correct time for hunting. Okay, the king liked her suggestion. Okay, he liked that bird. He liked the pet, his pet. So that's why he liked her suggestion also. He ordered his subordinates. Subordinates means lower in rank or positions. Means the workers who are working under the king. Okay, he told that to them to make the necessary arrangements for the hunt. For hunting, they should get something, no, some things what is what they have to use in hunting. They have to take the things which is useful for them in hunting. So he ordered them to get those things. Okay, the king set out hunting with the falcon on his fist. Means here with his companion. He set out for the hunting with his companion. The king and his men continued to um, travel till they reached a valley. Okay, they started their hunting. They continued their hunting till they reached a valley. Valley means a low area between hills. On that place they reached to a valley. His men formed a circular shroud of a shroud of a net intended for the victim. Here, they shroud means here the cloth of a cloth of a net intended means here they planned that to put a net on an animal to hunt that. Okay, they planned that to bring a they brought a net to put that on that animal which was hunted by them. Okay, for the victim means here the animal which is killing by them. Okay, they put that cloth on that animal which was there on that place which they wanted to hunt. Understood? Soon a gazelle was trapped within the net. That was trapped, the gazelle, an animal that was trapped by them in the net. The excited king cried. Huh? The excited king, he saw the prey, he saw the animal which was hunted by them, means which was catched by them in the net. He excitedly he cried and he said to the other people, see, beware, whoever allows the gazelle to escape from here will be punished to death. No one should leave the animal which was catched by them. Understood? So otherwise he will punish them to death. They will be dead if they left that animal. Okay, the net was lifted by the king's hunting troop, means here soldiers from all the sides. Gradually they began narrowing the uh, net circle to trap the gazelle. She too moved towards the king and stood on her hind legs. Means here the animal would like to save herself from the net, so that it was also trying to escape from that place. And the people who were there, the soldier who were there with the king, they were also trying to catch the animal, but she too um, trying to escape from that place. She then lifted her forelegs, means front legs, up to her breast, means from the front legs. She was trying to jump from that place. Suddenly jumped above the head of the king and escaped out of the maze, the covered place. It was escaped from that covered place by jumping from that place. Understood? Okay, thus thwarting the whole effort. So it was opposed, the means of it destroyed the whole effort of the people who were trying to catch the animal. The king turned towards his men. He noticed them muttering and pointing towards him. He noticed the people. The king already told that if anybody let that animal go, then they will be punished to death. Though they were murmuring themselves and pointing towards the king. King told something like this, so he will punish us. Like this way, they were muttering themselves. Okay, the king was watching all those things. The king asked his Wazir, "Oh Wazir, do my men want to say something?" Then he asked his Wazir, means minister, that do my men, means do the workers who are there, they want to speak with me or they want to say something to me? He asked for the main person, means the minister. The king asked, means now the king was forgotten the thing what he told in excitement. He told he wanted to punish the people. Okay, but now he was not in that mood. Huh? Now he want to catch that animal, to hunt that animal. So he forgot that and he was asking to that minister. Understood? The wazir replied, what he said, Your Majesty, they are saying that you have warned that you will kill the person who lets the gazelle escape. He remembered the thing what the king told them, at first. Okay, the king replied, I vow to bring her back and will not return till I accomplish it. Means, I vow means, yeah, I promise you. He left that order which he told you at first. Again, he was saying that, again, he is promising that to bring her back, to bring the gazelle back and will not return till I accomplish, I become successful. I'll not come back. Okay, saying this, the king galloped on his horse. He moved fastly, speedily on his horse on the route that the gazelle had fled. Fled means here, students, run away from a danger. From where the gazelle ran away, from that place, the king went speedily. Okay, the falcon, the king's hunting mate. Again, here, who helped the king here to catch the uh, that gazelle? Here, the falcon, the king's hunting mate, helped him to catch that gazelle. How she helped the king to get the gazelle, to hunt the gazelle? Let's see in this para. Okay, flew high up and traced the fleeing gazelle. Means here, running gazelle was running from the danger. Flew high up and traced the fleeing gazelle. He the sorry she The falcon flew away from the that place where the gazelle was running. Okay, she at once swooped means move rapidly downwards through the air. Okay, she what she had done, students, she swooped. She came downwards and she was trying to stop the gazelle. She coming down and she was trying to stop the gazelle and blinded the gazelle with her talons. Talons means here nails. The falcon helped the king to catch the gazelle by blinded the gazelle. Okay, it blinded the gazelle with her talons. Talons means here, students, the nails, with nails. The gazelle became blind now because of this falcon. It was the pet animal of the king. King was a master of falcon, so that it the falcon did like this. Okay, the king immediately struck his mace at the blinded gazelle and ended the matter forever. Means the king hunted that gazelle, the blind gazelle. Now, okay, he hunted that, he killed that gazelle. He then cut the gazelle's throat. Okay, he covered the gazelle and then he cut the gazelle's throat, and then the gazelle was dead. Removed its skin from the body. After that, what the king would have done, students, here? He removed the skin from the body of the gazelle. Okay, and hung the spoils of the on the saddle. Saddle means on the seat where he wanted to sit on the horse. He placed the skin of the gazelle on his seat. That will be very smooth, so that to show his success, he took that skin from that gazelle and he placed that on his saddle, the seat where he was sitting on the horse, the seat of horse. Okay, on that place he placed that. Okay, this is about the first part of the lesson, King Sindbad and his falcon. And the next part of the lesson, we will learn how the king was loving his pet and how he punished the pet while he it was not obeying his master. Okay, that all we will learn in the next part of the lesson. Okay, read the lesson, students, and I'll send you the pictures of falcon and the gazelle, and then you can imagine how they were, how the king hunt the gazelle by the help of his pet animal. Okay, let's learn more in the next paras and next part. Okay, thank you so much.